50 years ago, Georgetown was a small but growing town, full of young families searching for a place where their children could learn, grow, and feel God's love. The women of First United Methodist Church saw that need and dreamed of something new, a place where faith and learning would come together. In 1975, that dream became reality with Thursday School, a one-day-a-week preschool built on the simple truth that God is love, and every child should experience that love in a joyful, nurturing environment. Under the shade of a giant mulberry tree, the learning tree grew, adding days, welcoming more children, and becoming a beloved part of the Georgetown community. For 50 years, the Learning Tree has been a place to foster a positive self-concept in each child, encourage curiosity, and inspire a love of learning. Today, having multiple generations of families that have gone through the program, the Learning Tree continues its vision that God is a God of love, allowing children to experience this love through positive relationships and supportive learning experiences.
Hi, I'm Lynn, and I'm a member here at First Methodist. I'd probably been in town for about a day when we came to church, and I started hearing about the Learning Tree and that it was the absolute best place in town and I better get on the list. So I did. The minute I knew I was going to have Annie, I got on the list. When I brought Annie here, there were several people involved in the school that raised me along with her. Robin Miller, Charlotte Rosenbaum, Miss Ida was one of Annie's teachers, and I was a young mom, and they really helped me so much to learn so many things I needed to know. And a benefit was I met almost all of my best friends here at Learning Tree, and they're still my friends. It's just a fantastic place, kind of felt like a safety net, a cocoon, a place to be with my kids.
Hi, my name is Annie, and I am a member here at First United Methodist Georgetown. I went to the Learning Tree preschool, and my oldest just left the Learning Tree, and my youngest, thankfully, still has a few years to go here. The main thing I remember from my time at Learning Tree is feeling very loved and like it was a second home. I also remember doing patterns with Miss Carlton in pre-K all the time, and that was surreal when I brought my son to Miss Carlton's class and he's coming home talking about doing patterns with Miss Carlton. It's funny because I didn't even think it was a decision when I moved back to Georgetown. I have so many good feelings about the Learning Tree. I didn't even look anywhere else. I just signed them up. I love that the Learning Tree is connected to the church. I also think it's important to know all the parents here also want their kids to learn about Jesus while they're at preschool, and that makes the community feel even closer. It is so amazing walking my kids in to Learning Tree every day and feeling like the people who work here are so excited to see them even though they saw them yesterday. And you know, Miss Sarah, Miss Christy, and Mr. Mike, they all stand in the entrance and just act like they haven't seen my kids in so long, and my kids feel like they can't wait to be here. Teachers they haven't even had know them by name and say hi to them in the hall. When my youngest was born, she was born at 29 weeks, and at the same week I was dropping my oldest off for the twos class with Miss Shelley, and everything felt like a blur because my youngest was in the hospital and I'm taking my son to his first day of school. And I just remember walking in and people I didn't even know well coming up and hugging me and making me feel so much better about leaving him here so I could go back and forth to the hospital to see her. And really since that moment, I just look forward to coming here every single day. As a kid, I still have such a fondness for the other kids who came to Learning Tree with me, and I went to their baby showers and weddings, and now as an adult I've met so many of my friends being a mom at the Learning Tree, and my kids are meeting their friends here, and it feels like this is the place to create community for yourself in Georgetown. My son left Miss Carlton's class his last year being so confident and so excited to learn and do art, and he has just been prepared for kindergarten like no other kid I've ever seen. And so I very much valued his preschool here. My daughter was seriously attached to me, and we did not think we were going to be able to take her to the Learning Tree. All summer before, I just kept wanting to pull her out because I just didn't know how it would work. And Miss Stephanie, her teacher, looked at me and said, "Don't you dare pull her out. We're gonna do everything we can to make her love it here." And the same week school started, she was excited to go to school. So that blew my mind. The Learning Tree was monumental in the development of her independence. The teachers and the staff all are one team, and they worked with my daughter Eva, and she is just a different kid now. I'm sitting here right now in Miss Carlton's classroom and having a hard time because my son just started kindergarten, but I'm looking around and realizing how prepared he is for kindergarten, and it's a great feeling.
To have my children come here to see Lee Carlton, who taught my kids, and now she's teaching my grandkids, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't describe it, but I absolutely love it. They feel like family to me. I will say that the only difficult part about being at the Learning Tree is when your kids leave. That is the tough part, because when they're here, it just feels, it's a wonderful feeling.
Hi, my name is Sarah Pyle Shackelford, and I'm the director of the Learning Tree. The Learning Tree has been such a special place for families of Georgetown. For 50 years, children have come here to grow and learn that they are deeply loved by God. That legacy is something very big to celebrate. I'm so grateful for the teachers, families, and leaders who have poured their hearts into this program and built such a strong foundation. And I'm excited about the future, about continuing that work and making sure every child who walks through these doors feels safe, loved, and inspired to grow. It's an honor to be a part of the Learning Tree story, and I can't wait to see all the ways God will continue to use this place in the years ahead.